Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Testing, testing, testing. I believe we have sound. And now we need to fix the video. Not sure what is up with this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? What's up? This is Dave trying to get things working here in the Dave Cave. Let us try and get back to where we started from with the tabletop camera. Not sure what is up with that. As we are having some problems here in the Dave Cave with tonight's transmission. We will give this a moment here and try that one. All right, and now it looks like we are live and broadcasting. Sound yes, video yes, and here we are at the tabletop. All right, thank you everybody for bearing with us here in the Dave Cave. Welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for tonight's presentation of Heartland Championship Wrestling. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live with action from Heartland Ladies Wrestling. We are in Detroit, Michigan, and we have a championship main event as these two ladies, the reigning and defending Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions, Mercedes Martinez and Nicole SAVOY, will do battle in the main event against a very bizarre duo, Allison K and Marty Bell, known as the Hex, along with their manager, the very mysterious and provocative Carly Perez. That will be tonight's main event. Also a couple of singles matches in store. And we're going to start off with a special feature match that is not from Heartland Ladies Wrestling, but it is by request from the fans. As we all know, the wonderful, I dare say beloved, but legendary Iron Sheik passed away this week at the age of 80. And very compelling character, very interesting life story. The Iron Sheik, an Olympic wrestling superstar, champion wrestler in his native country of Iran. Legendary fitness fanatic with all sorts of interesting fitness techniques, many of which didn't involve the use of any weights. But there we go. And may he rest in peace, the Iron Sheik, and he will be tagging with another man that we have yet to do justice to, the superstar Billy Graham. So Billy Graham and the Iron Sheik are going to be present in tag team action against another team that deserves some recognition here on the Dave Cave, and that is the team of Jay and Mark, the Briscoe brothers. Of course, we lost Jay Briscoe earlier this year as well. So we're going to kick things off by request with this special challenge match, tag team rules, no disqualification, one fall to a finish, as we honor the memories of the Iron Sheik, superstar Billy Graham, and Jay Briscoe in tonight's special feature. I'm getting a banner on my YouTube that I'm not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. Viewers will experience buffering. So please let me know in the chat if you're getting good streaming content, or if there are any problems with tonight's broadcast. As we kick off the show with a special memorial match for the lives and memories of Jay Briscoe, the Iron Sheik, and superstar Billy Graham. And it will be Jay Briscoe starting things off against superstar Billy Graham in this no disqualification tag team showdown. as we say hello in the chat room to a number of great folks who have come out tonight to watch the show. Carl Zilla in the front row alongside referee James Lawrence III. Dwayne Martz from the Dwayne Martz YouTube network is here. Neil Lau is with us. Salvador America is with us. So thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. Relax and enjoy the show, as it is going to be Jay Briscoe coming out with the opening initiative, firing up on superstar Billy Graham with chops to the chest, backing down Billy Graham, and it is now a super kick from Jay Briscoe that stuns Billy Graham, but Billy Graham is going to come right back with a running shoulder tackle. And Jay Briscoe does not budge. Here they are squaring off in the center of the ring. Lots of bad lip being exchanged by both of these men, and it is Jay Briscoe with another flurry of chops to the chest of the superstar. And now he is going to go for the Yakuza kick. He's got Billy Graham back down into the corner. The Yakuza kick, a choice E maneuver. So he will require a roll of 10 or lower to connect on that, and he nails it. Superstar Billy Graham has been nailed by the Yakuza kick, and he is stunned. Jay is coming back with a flying cross body block, but Superstar Graham catches him. Superstar Graham caught him and delivers a quick forearm shot to the side of the head of Jay Briscoe, and that leaves Jay Briscoe dazed. And now both men will make the tag, and we will see Iron Sheik in the ring against Mark Briscoe at this time, as we say hello to Captain Carl 8. Welcome to the channel, my friend, for Heartland Championship Wrestling. I know it's ladies' night, and these don't look like ladies, but we're doing a special tribute match between the Briscoe brothers, Jay and Mark, as they take on the team of the Iron Sheik and superstar Billy Graham. And now as Mark and Sheik square off, it is Mark Briscoe with the whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes the Iron Sheik. And on a roll up 12, that is a big specialty move by Mark Briscoe, as he nails some of that redneck kung fu on Iron Sheik coming off the ropes. He's screaming and hollering. Briscoe, as he goes in for the kill on Iron Sheik, and he is going to pitch the Iron Sheik out of the ring. And here we go down to the arena floor in Detroit. And it is Mark Briscoe who wins the battle on the arena floor. Big splash off of the apron onto the Iron Sheik. Mark Briscoe now in control once again, and he is going to go up for a shooting star press, and this is a sensational move. And on a roll of 10 on the death jump chart, it is Briscoe who nails the shooting star press to maintain control here. And now Mark is going to go for the cutthroat driver. That is a finisher. It's a 0 finisher. The pin roll is snake eyes, and on a roll of 7, Iron Sheik kicks out. Mark tags in brother Jay. It's double team time, but on a roll of 11, that is not going to be a successful double team, as Mark is holding the Iron Sheik. Jay comes off the ropes with a big kick, and Sheik gets out of the way, and Jay nails brother Mark. Brother Mark goes down, and Iron Sheik has the opportunity to take control on Jay Briscoe with a sidewinder suplex up, over, and down to the canvas hard. And Jay Briscoe rolls out of the ring, where once again action will spill out to the arena floor. And this time it is the Iron Sheik. Let's see, on a roll of 11, that is the steel chair shot. The Iron Sheik with the steel chair to the back of Jay Briscoe, waffling him. And now Sheik will return to the ring and tag superstar Graham back into the match as Briscoe rolls back in. And it is superstar Billy Graham going up for the top rope knee drop and down hard onto the chest of Jay Briscoe. Briscoe remains down. Superstar Billy Graham now in control, and he goes to the superstar bear hug. +1 finisher here. Submission roll 3 or lower. But on a roll of 6, Jay is able to make his way to the ropes and force the hold to be broken, as superstar Billy Graham mugs and flexes in the center of the ring and goes right back to the superstar bear hug a second time. Submission roll now 4 or lower. And on a roll of 9, Jay survives again. Tag to the Iron Sheik. We're going to see some double teaming here from the bad guys. And on a roll of 7, we've got a bone-crunching double clothesline by the Iron Sheik and Billy Graham that put Jay Briscoe back down to the canvas once again. And now it is Iron Sheik with the loaded boot. Iron Sheik delivering the loaded boot to Jay Briscoe. Brother Mark has seen enough. And Brother Mark is going to come in and do something about it. As we go to the outside interference chart, it is Mark coming into the ring to attack the Iron Sheik. A wild brawl erupts. There will be no disqualification roll here. And on a roll of 6, it is Mark Briscoe who wins the brawl in the ring and puts Iron Sheik down once again using that redneck kung fu on Iron Sheik. Jay Briscoe now in control, and it is Jay going for the Jay Driller. This is a 0 finisher. The pin roll here is 3 or lower, and on a roll of 9, the Iron Sheik is able to kick out. Jay now tags out to Brother Mark, fresh man coming into the ring for the Briscoe brothers. And now it is out of the ring for, we go once again, as Mark and the Sheik will go out of the ring. And the dice roll does not give us the shenanigans as yet. And on a roll of 9, it is the Iron Sheik who is forced to make that helpless crawl back into the ring where Mark is waiting. He's got those karate chops loaded. And as the Sheik comes back into the ring, Mark is just going to go off of the ring apron and nail Iron Sheik with a flying forearm. And both men tumble down to the arena floor again. Brawl on the arena floor once again is won by Mark Briscoe on a roll of 7. That's the best man win roll. And these are both A-rated performers on the arena floor, so the wrestler on offense, Mark Briscoe, maintains control. And now a brutal suplex delivered by Mark Briscoe as action returns to the ring. The Iron Sheik is down. Briscoe with a big senton splash onto the Iron Sheik. And the Sheik is hurt. Jay follows that up with a double team move now as Jay comes into the ring and they execute the double flapjack. And Iron Sheik is hurt yet again. And while he's in the neighborhood, Mark and Jay are going to do a little more double teaming. And this time it is a bone-crunching double clothesline delivered to the Iron Sheik. Looking good there. And now it is the day one, the finisher for the Briscoe brothers. It will be the slingshot lariat. That is a tag maneuver. It is a 0 finisher. So the pin roll here is 4. And on a roll of 12, the Iron Sheik kicks out, and he kicks out with authority. Jay Briscoe still in control. Jay Driller once again. Another pin attempt. The pin roll is 5 or lower. And on a roll of 4, he's going to get him. We go to the pin save chart. And, oh, superstar Billy Graham comes in to make the save. And goes crazy. Your tag team partner comes in and goes crazy in a big way. Roll on wrestler interference chart. So Billy Graham now with his opportunity to do some damage. And on a roll of 11, your ally Billy Graham storms the ring, but the opponent wins the ensuing brawl and throws him out of the ring. Then he motions to the crowd that he's going for his finisher. Roll your pin plus the opponent's finisher rating. Jay Briscoe hits the Spike Jay Driller. That's a +1 finisher. The YouTube side, we should be back in action here. If I can tell, it takes a few moments for the screen to catch up with the broadcast. And yes, it looks like we are back in action. We just saw superstar Billy Graham save his partner from the pin as Mark Briscoe went for the cover. And now Mark Briscoe is still in control against the Iron Sheik. And on a roll of 3, we are going out of the ring yet again. And no shenanigans as of yet. But on a roll of 6, it is Iron Sheik who grabs Mark Briscoe and shoves him into the steel security railing. And the Iron Sheik now is in control, and he is going to go for a Boston Crab. The Boston Crab, a choice H maneuver. So he will require either an agility roll or a death jump roll to make that happen. And by far the death jump is the better option. And on a roll of 10, that is the agility struggle. So Mark Briscoe wins the agility struggle. Iron Sheik not able to get the Boston Crab applied. And now Briscoe comes back with double football tackle. As Jay comes into the ring, They take down Iron Sheik. That is a +2 finisher. And on a roll of 12, it is Iron Sheik kicking out yet again. The pin target there was a 10. Sheik rolls a 12, and the match continues. Jay Briscoe now the legal man in the ring. Jay is going for the slingshot lariat. That is a 0 finisher. Pin roll here is 9, and on a roll of 7, they finally got him. All right, so Jay Briscoe is your winner here over the Iron Sheik, as the Sheik took a pounding, gave it everything he had in trying to keep in the match. But your winner by way of pinfall, may he rest in peace, Jay Briscoe, getting the pinfall over the Iron Sheik by way of the slingshot lariat. So congratulations to the Briscoe brothers, Jay and Mark. And may they rest in peace with a victory over two men who also deserve full honors by the Dave Cave and by the Heartland Championship Wrestling organization. May they rest in peace, the Iron Sheik and superstar Billy Graham. All right, and thank you all in the chat room for your patience with that technical glitch. We appear to be live and back on track. And now we will get into your regularly scheduled ladies matches of the evening. Before we get started with our first ladies matches, we say hello to D. Scott Howard in the chat room just in time. We have just recovered from some technical difficulties, and we're ready to get back to action. But we're going to recap what has happened here in the opening matches of the show. The card opened with a match between Deonna Purrazzo and Candice LeRae, which was won by Candice LeRae by way of a German suplex. Then we saw Trish Adora get the pinfall victory over Killer Kelly after Trish rolled through a death jump. In tag team action, it was the Allure, the team of Angelina Love and Mandy Leone, defeating the Pink Ladies, Jessie McKay and Madison Eagles, the Aussie duo, when Mandy Leone pinned Jessie after the astral projection. And will be scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Disqualification rules are in effect should disqualification situation arise. Introducing first from the other side of darkness. She stands at 5'4", weighs 150 pounds. This is HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD making her return to competition here in Heartland Ladies Wrestling, as we have a darn not again on the screen. And a red dot on OBS, now a green dot back on OBS. Hopefully we'll pull this one out without having to go through that reconnect nonsense again. And yes, it looks like we're back. Introducing first, HOLIDEAD, 5'4", 150 pounds from the other side of darkness. And her opponent, coming to you from Forest Park, Illinois, she weighs 5'4". She stands at 5'4" and weighs 117 pounds. This is Daizee Haze. Daizee Haze, tremendous wrestler and a Shimmer original from day one of Shimmer. Very good in-ring performer. And of course, HOLIDEAD, for those of you who have followed the Heartland, a very controversial figure in the annals of Heartland Ladies Wrestling, as she took out former ladies champion Kelly Klein and was engaged in that feud for a very long period of time. Also controversial by the involvement of her regular tag team Thunder Rosa in her matches. But HOLIDEAD is here, and she is in action tonight against the magnificent Daizee Haze. And the opening initiative role is won by Daizee Haze. And it is Daizee coming out with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes HOLIDEAD, and on a roll of 10, it is big specialty moves executed by both wrestlers. And both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating prevails, and that would be HOLIDEAD. As HOLIDEAD comes off, and now with a dead drop, dumping Daizee Haze down on the back of her head on the mat. Daizee Haze slow to get to her feet. HOLIDEAD's on her with a bicycle kick. HOLIDEAD pressing the advantage. Follows that up with a pump handle slam. Daizee slow to get to her feet as they come together again, and it is a spine buster. Brutal spine buster delivered by Daizee Haze. And she is down and she is in trouble. And now Darkness Falls, the Angel's Wings maneuver. That's a +2 finisher. Pin roll is 6 or lower, but Daizee Haze kicks out on a roll of 10, and action will continue. As now the Unprettier dumps Daizee again face down on the mat. She is down and stunned. And now the Unprettier again. Daizee finally starting to try and get to her feet as HOLIDEAD goes for another bicycle kick. This time Daizee Haze gets out of the way of that one. Tries for a jawbuster. That's not going to happen as HOLIDEAD has the power advantage. And another pump handle slam by HOLIDEAD puts Daizee Haze back down onto the canvas. HOLIDEAD follows that up with a rocking horse. Very painful submission maneuver. That is a choice G maneuver. So she is going to need a roll of 8, 9 or lower to hit that. And she connects with that. And Daizee Haze again getting to her feet. And another pump handle slam from HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD overpowering her opponent and just dominating this match. As Daizee does her best to keep in the match. And now it is HOLIDEAD going for a vertical suplex. She'll need a roll of 8 or lower to hit that. And on a roll of 7, Daizee is up, over, and down to the canvas hard. And slow to get to her feet, HOLIDEAD with another big body slam. Just overpowering Daizee Haze here. Another spine buster delivered by HOLIDEAD. And this is just getting ugly for Daizee Haze. Bicycle kick delivered by HOLIDEAD. She follows that up with another big body slam. And Daizee Haze has taken all kinds of punishment here. Whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Daizee Haze, but on a roll of 5, it is a charge into the turnbuckle by HOLIDEAD. Daizee Haze lifts the knee and stuns HOLIDEAD. Daizee Haze with an opportunity here to go for the sleeper hold. Sleeper hold applied. HOLIDEAD is able to escape that and come back with another vertical suplex. But oh, Daizee Haze gets out the back door of the vertical suplex attempt, and she goes with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes HOLIDEAD, and on a roll of 6, it is a drop down, go behind, and coming back the other way, yet another drop down. Daizee Haze unpredictable here, and now it's Daizee with a high backdrop that sends HOLIDEAD down to the canvas. Daizee trying to rally here. Twirling head scissor takes HOLIDEAD over and down. Sunset flip by Daizee Haze. HOLIDEAD will not stay down as she has got the clear power advantage. Forearm smashes by Daizee have no effect. She continues to pummel away. Daizee Haze fighting with all kinds of heart. And now HOLIDEAD is going to fire back after a series of forearm smashes with another big pump handle slam, putting Daizee back down onto the canvas hard. Another big body slam from HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD now with another bicycle kick, but Daizee Haze gets out of the way of that one. And it is a bridging German suplex by Daizee Haze. Great move there, using her leverage. And HOLIDEAD goes down. Daizee with the follow-up here. She's going to go up for the death jump. Off the top turnbuckle comes Daizee Haze, and on a roll of 8, she nails the flying body press, putting HOLIDEAD back onto the canvas. Diving cross body by Daizee Haze. HOLIDEAD tumbles out of the ring, and down we go to the arena floor. And on a roll of 4, wow, that's a good roll for Daizee. As HOLIDEAD comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but Daizee Haze grabs her and smashes her onto the announcer's table. We'll not see a disqualification here. Daizee once again in control. And another diving cross body and a cover. The pin roll is 3 or lower. And on a roll of 8, HOLIDEAD is able to kick out. And now HOLIDEAD trying to get out of the ring. Daizee Haze not going to let that happen. And instead it is another twirling head scissors by Daizee Haze that takes HOLIDEAD back down to the canvas. Here's a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes HOLIDEAD, and on a roll of 8, It is another big back body drop by DAIZEE HAZE that sends HOLIDEAD crashing down to the canvas. And now DAIZEE with a heart punch. That stuns HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD staggering around, DAIZEE trying to take advantage. Another twirling head scissors. Another twirling head scissors. HOLIDEAD is disoriented, all out of sorts here. Another whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes HOLIDEAD. And another big back body drop by DAIZEE. She's got the momentum here. The fans in Detroit are responding. DAIZEE again trying for the sleeper hold. That's not going to happen. That's a power move. And it is HOLIDEAD who's going to try to respond with a vertical suplex on a roll of 8 or lower. And she gets her up, over, and down to the canvas hard with that vertical suplex to kill the momentum, as DAIZEE now is slow to get to her feet. HOLIDEAD following up. Going to try that same vertical suplex again. And again, she gets DAIZEE up, over, and down. DAIZEE again trying to get to her feet. Both of these ladies worn out. Here's another vertical suplex by HOLIDEAD. And DAIZEE is hurt. HOLIDEAD follows that up with another big body slam. HOLIDEAD now with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes DAIZEE HAZE, and on a roll of 10, it is HOLIDEAD with a big running bicycle kick at the turnbuckle that stuns DAIZEE HAZE, and she goes down. Darkness falls. +2 finisher now for HOLIDEAD. The pin roll is 7 or lower, and on a roll of 4, she got her. So congratulations to HOLIDEAD for winning that match by way of the Darkness Falls. HOLIDEAD is your winner, and as a result of that victory, it will be HOLIDEAD who has qualified for a #1 contenders match. She will be facing Serena Deeb with a title shot on the line. Of course, Nicole Matthews, your reigning Heartland Ladies champion. HOLIDEAD is going to come after her, but she's going to have to go through Serena Deeb to get there. All right, so since we came back, it's Cleveland Baseball Fan 879 is here. Welcome. SGG Replays. Looking forward to seeing your Heartland Championship Wrestling action on YouTube as well. As we go to our next contest, this next contest is two of the younger wrestlers in ladies wrestling. Two very early career wrestlers who had a singles match last month that they got out of control and ended in a double countout. So we're going to see them here in a no disqualification grudge match as they try to settle their issues in Detroit. Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is scheduled for one fall with no time limit and no disqualification. In this grudge match, introducing first out of Charlotte, North Carolina. She stands at 5'10", weighs in at 172 pounds. She is known as the Cannibal, Savannah Evans. And of course, Savannah Evans made a very auspicious debut here in Heartland Ladies Wrestling, winning the Mistress of Mayhem Championship in her very first appearance. But she is now going to have her work cut out for her tonight as she faces off against a young lady from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. She stands at 5'5", weighs 64 kilograms. This is Madison Miles. So two very young and early career wrestlers getting things started here in a grudge match situation here with Madison Miles taking on Savannah Evans. That son of a gun is staring at me, daring me to make it go away. It's on my laptop. Now I've I got to know what the thing is, what the flying flip is with the heart emoji above the typing box, and how do I get rid of it? We all love our Heartland Championship Wrestling. That's where the heart emoji comes from. All right. It is Madison Miles and Savannah Evans going toe-to-toe, and Savannah Evans takes the opening initiative role and goes with a reverse chin lock. Wrestling move here applied by Savannah, and she is going to follow that up with an attempt at a leg drop. It is Madison Miles who has the agility advantage in this match, so Madison Miles avoids the leg drop and comes back with a spinning back elbow that stuns Savannah. They come back together, and now it is a hip toss executed by Madison. Up, over, and down to the canvas goes Savannah Evans. Madison Miles follows that up with a series of headbutts to the gut. Got Savannah backed into the corner, and now a German suplex by Madison Miles. She's going to go for a cover. The pin roll is 3, and on a roll of 4, she almost got her with that German suplex. Madison Miles in this grudge match situation, trying to make her name as a wrestler rather than a brawler, and she may not want to brawl with someone the likes of Savannah Evans. And now here is a big Samoan drop by Madison Miles. Good show of strength, dumping Savannah Evans back down to the canvas. Another spinning back elbow delivered by Madison Miles. Savannah is stunned, and now another big German suplex, and Savannah Evans is leaving the ring. Out we go to the arena floor. And on a roll of 6, that is the best wrestler wins roll. And in this case, they are both B-rated performers on the arena floor. So Madison Miles on offense, stays on offense. And Madison now is going up for the death jump. Here comes Madison Miles with a death jump. And on a roll of 8, she nails her with a flying cross body block off the top rope. Savannah Evans is down. Madison going up once again for the top rope cross body block, and once again she nails it. Savannah Evans is down, and now it is a vertical suplex to be attempted by Madison Miles. This is a choice F maneuver, so she will need a roll of 9 or lower to catch this for a level 2, and she gets her over. And on the level 2, it is a hurt 2. Madison Miles maintains control. Madison now with another big German suplex. And Savannah is going out to the arena floor yet again. We'll not see shenanigans yet. But on a roll of 6, that is again the best wrestler wins roll. Madison taking control once again, and going to go for that German suplex again on a roll of 8 or lower. And this time it is Savannah powering her way out of the vertical suplex. And Savannah with a fisherwoman suplex takes Madison down to the canvas. Good reversal there by Savannah Evans. And here we've got a whip to the ropes. Madison Miles coming off the ropes. And on a roll of 5, it is Madison with a running shoulder tackle that takes Savannah down to the canvas. Another series of headbutts to the gut as Madison Miles using her head as a battering ram. German suplex by Madison Miles takes Savannah down to the canvas. And now more of the headbutts to the gut. So those body shots weakening Savannah Evans. And now it is a big elbow drop from Madison Miles, trying to take the breath out of the bigger opponent. Another spinning back elbow. Savannah dodges this one. And it is Savannah who gets her up, over, and down with a Samoan drop, ducking under the attempted elbow. Samoan drop by Savannah Evans. Savannah now in control. She dumps her again, and this time Madison goes down. And now a snap DDT by Savannah Evans. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll is a 3, but on a roll of 7, it is Madison who is able to kick out. Savannah Evans now pitches Madison out of the ring, and down to the arena floor we go once again, and it is breaking down here. Ringside mayhem in effect, and it is going to be the tables. Somebody is going for a table on the arena floor, and it is going to be the table has been set up on the arena floor. A table has been set up on the arena floor, and it is Savannah Evans who wins the gut check roll, and she has just powerbombed Madison Miles through the table on the arena floor. Madison Miles may be unable to continue, but she is able to make her way back into the ring where Savannah Evans is waiting. And now she is waiting with a tombstone pile driver. She's going to need a roll of 7 or lower to hit that. And on a roll of 11, Madison is able to backdrop her way out of the tombstone pile driver. And it is Madison with a big elbow drop. Savannah going out of the ring yet again. And back to the ringside shenanigans chart we go. This time it will be outside interference. One of the wrestlers brings outside interference. It is going to be Savannah bringing some outside interference. Now, who in the world would be interfering on behalf of Savannah Evans? Let's take a look at who else wrestled earlier in tonight's show. We got to go with HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD making her presence felt here yet again, coming in to provide outside interference. And on a roll of 6, it is HOLIDEAD attacking with a deadly specialty move, giving Savannah the opening to recover and attack the opponent. That's going to cost Madison another point of fatigue, as Savannah Evans is now in control. And we're going back out of the ring yet again. And this time it is Savannah with a big body slam onto the arena floor. Madison is in big trouble here. We go out of the ring yet again. And we are brawling up into the crowd. The match goes into the crowd. And both wrestlers are going to have to roll a gut check here, as this match will be declared a no contest. And it is Savannah Evans again who is going to win the brawl. And we may see an injury here. Actually, both of these women are going to have to roll on the injury table. Later this week, we'll have an upset, or an update. But it ends once again in a double countout, as the brawl gets out of control and goes up into the crowd between Madison Miles and Savannah Evans. What another crazy situation with the involvement of HOLIDEAD, of all people, getting involved. She just couldn't get enough of the controversy in her return. Two haven't settled a thing after 2 very intense encounters. All right, so more catching up on the chat, as we have more action to follow here. With our main event, STG Replays. We are looking forward to seeing what you can do on Filsinger Games, and of course any input that you might need from experienced group. I'm available, and other folks are available who have played the game. And of course, on the Filsinger Games message board, you will find lots of friendly people who are always willing to pitch in. And that is linked from the description of this video. All right. Before we go to the main event, I'll also mention that the weekend of July 21st is the annual Filsinger Games live and in-person convention known as Galacticon. It will be held this year in Waterloo, Iowa, in conjunction with the Tragos Thez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame induction ceremonies. So a good time will be had by all. There will be a wrestling banquet, an independent wrestling show, lots of great tournament action, and a meet and greet with a number of legendary Hall of Fame wrestlers. Jerry Briscoe, one of the ringleaders of that great event. Lots of fun when I was able to go in 2021. And I got to meet up with the likes of Mark Henry and Sergeant Slaughter and Thunderbolt Patterson, as well as Jerry Briscoe, Ken Shamrock, James J. Dillon. A lot of great personalities there, and looking forward to that again this year in Waterloo, Iowa. And with that, we take you to the main event of the evening. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers. led to the ring by their manager, Carly Perez, collectively known as the Hex. 5'5", 130 pounds from New York City, New York. This is Marti Belle and her tag team partner, hometown girl from right here in Detroit, Michigan. 5'10", 150 pounds. This is Allison Kay. Allison Kay and Marti Belle, known as the Hex, with their manager, Carly Perez. Carly's got some interesting mechanics on her card. She is described as an enchantingly alluring but evil high priestess of darkness. She carries a mystic stone to ringside, and once per match, she can use the manager interference chart to do something or other nefarious with this magic stone. And we'll see what happens as we introduce the champions. Introducing first out of Sacramento, California. She is 5'7", 142 pounds. This is Nicole Savoy. And her tag team partner from Waterbury, Connecticut. 5'7", 135 pounds. This is Mercedes Martinez. All right, so Mercedes Martinez and Nicole Savoy are your champions. Mercedes Martinez, a consummate pro, tremendous in-ring performer, wrestler, has had time with the WWE that didn't go so well, as she was part of the ill-fated Retribution faction, but has since moved back into the independent scene and continues to impress everywhere she goes. And of course, Nicole Savoy, Shimmer Women's Singles Champion and a tremendous MMA fighter, as well as being a professional wrestler. So they are a formidable duo of champions, but they are facing very tough challengers in the team of Allison Kay and Marti Belle. And it will be Mercedes starting things off against Marti Belle as the opening bell sounds and we are ready for action. And Vince McMahon is here. Welcome to you, Vince, my friend. I met Vince McMahon in another chat room. Was it Philip Reynolds where we met? Or I forget, Vince, in whose chat room we met. But thank you for coming along. And here is Philip Reynolds, my buddy Dave. How you doing? Things are going well. And I'll give you a full report after the main event. As the opening roll is tied. That means we go to our Face to the Mat Shenanigans book for our ring result for our wild card event. It is Mercedes Martinez. The roll is 6-4, and in a tag team match, is she strong? She is indeed the stronger of the two women in the ring, and that means she is able to get things started with a big specialty move. She hits the three amigas to get things started, overpowering Marti Belle, and it is Mercedes Martinez who is going to start the match on level 3 offense after that big exchange to begin things. And now it is Mercedes who is going to take things out of the ring. Mercedes, a wicked brawler, and on a roll of 6, it is Mercedes who wins the brawl on the arena floor. And Mercedes follows that up with a big Saito suplex. Oh, but Marti Belle reverses the Saito suplex, is going to try for a choke on the ropes. That's a power move, and that ain't happening. As they come back together in the center of the ring, and now it is repeated forearms delivered by Mercedes Martinez, knocking Marti Belle down to the canvas. She goes for a quick cover, and Marti Belle quickly kicks out. Mercedes follows that up with another venture out of the ring. Out of the ring we go. And again, it is Marti Belle who is forced to make that helpless crawl back into the ring. And the champions are going for a double team here. And on a roll of 9, it is a running forearm smash delivered by Nicole Savoy. Nicole in the ring and in control against Marti Belle. And she is going to go with a series of those leg kicks, those MMA-style kicks to the legs. But it is Marti Belle following that up with an attempted bulldog. That's an agility move, and again, it is Marti Belle unable to execute the offensive maneuver as it is blocked by Nicole, and Nicole comes back with a butterfly suplex that puts Marti Belle back down to the mat. Nicole now going to go up for a death jump. And on a roll of 8, it is Nicole who comes off with a flying axe handle onto Marti Belle. Marti Belle down once again. Carly Perez not happy at ringside at the opening of this match. Here's a dragon suplex by Nicole Savoy. This is a +1 finisher. The pin roll is 5, and on a roll of 6, Marti just able to kick out. Close call there for the challengers, as Marti Belle is in trouble here early. And now it is the Savo lock. Submission hold applied. The submission roll is 5 or lower. Marti Belle again able to power her way out of that. And now at a count of 3 fatigue tokens, it's going to be Carly Perez coming into the ring to launch her manager interference. And on a roll of 4, it is Carly Perez using her Mystic Stone to summon some of her disciples to attack. We may see a disqualification here. We will not see a disqualification on the outside attack. And instead, it is the opponent rolling a pin. Nicole Savoy will be pinned on Snake Eyes, but on a roll of 6, she gets out of it. So Carly Perez has turned the tide of this match here with the help of some of her disciples interfering in this match. Marti Belle now has the chance to do some damage, and she nails a big headbutt and finally tags out to her partner, Allison Kay. Allison Kay now in control. Allison Kay with an attempt at a fall-away slam. She's going to need a roll of 6 or lower to hit that, and she gets her up, over, and down. And now Nicole Savoy is leaving the ring, and out we go to the arena floor. But on a roll of 8, it is Allison Kay who wins the brawl on the arena floor, whipping Nicole Savoy into the steel security railing. Coming back into the ring, AK-47 delivered by Allison Kay. Nicole is out of the ring once again. And to the arena floor, and this time it is Nicole Savoy who wins the brawl on the arena floor. And Nicole is going to keep things out of the ring. And still nothing on the shenanigans chart. But on a roll of 7, they are duking it out on the arena floor. Nicole Savoy wins the battle on the arena floor. And as we go back into the ring, it is Nicole with a dragon suplex on Allison Kay. The pin roll here is 3 or lower. And on a roll of 8, Allison kicks out. And finally, Nicole is going to tag in partner Mercedes Martinez. Let's see, we did use one outside interference here for the Hex. Mercedes now coming in against Allison. Mercedes with a Saito suplex takes Allison down to the canvas. And Mercedes follows that up with a series of brutal chops. And that is going to take a point of fatigue off of Allison Kay, as those chops are indeed fearsome. Audible all over the arena here in Detroit. Repeated forearms as Mercedes, one of the best strikers in the history of ladies wrestling. And now more repeated forearms have put Allison down onto the canvas. Allison is down. Mercedes with a big Saito suplex, keeping Allison down. Tag to Nicole. Here comes a double team. And on a roll of 3, it is a deadly face-first double suplex. Nicole going for the cover. The pin roll is 4 or lower. And on a roll of 8, Allison is able to kick out. And Nicole coming in now with a front guillotine choke. And Allison now leaving the ring. And on a roll of 7, it is the wrestler on offense who wins that battle. And that is Nicole again. And Nicole now is going to take things out of the ring. And still nothing on the shenanigans chart yet. But on a roll of 9, Allison forced to make that helpless crawl back into the ring where Nicole is ready and waiting. Nicole with another front guillotine choke. Allison fighting her way up to hands and knees. And now it is a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Allison Kay, and on a roll of 11, it is both wrestlers coming off the turnbuckle with a big specialty move. And the winner of that encounter will be the wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating, and that is Allison Kay. So Allison Kay now with a chance to do some damage, and she goes with a big D, that sliding clothesline, and Nicole Savoy is stunned. Tag to Marti Belle. We're going to see a double team here. And on a roll of 7, it is a bone-crunching double clothesline delivered by the members of the Hex. Marti Belle now in control. Going for a death jump. Off the top rope comes Marti Belle, and on a roll of 7, she nails the death jump. Marti Belle turns her over into a Boston Crab and follows that up with a backbreaker. Nicole Savoy again wants to get out of the ring. And on the arena floor this time, it is Nicole who wins the battle on the arena floor. Coming back into the ring again, that front guillotine choke. Marti Belle trying to make the defensive tag, and on a roll of 6, she's able to get over and make the tag. Allison Kay now in control. Coming into the ring with a roundhouse kick. Nicole fires back with a cross armbar, taking Allison down to the canvas. Nicole now in control. Allison trying to get to her feet. And Nicole is going to try to slam the head to the turnbuckle. That's a power move. Allison, by far the most powerful of the women in this match, reverses that. And it is Allison with a fall-away slam that takes Nicole down to the canvas. She's now going to attempt a running lariat. And on a roll of 7, Nicole ducks out of the way of the running lariat. And it is Nicole who is in control. And Nicole attempts a drop kick and nails the drop kick. Allison is staggered back. Nicole now follows that up with another cross armbar, tag to Mercedes Martinez. In comes Mercedes, and another series of brutal chops to Allison Kay as they've got her trapped in the champion's corner. And Mercedes Martinez is again laying the smackdown. And now comes a gutbuster hard across the knee of Mercedes Martinez. And now another gutbuster. This time Allison is able to enact the reversal and try for the corner avalanche, but she misses that. That's an agility move. Mercedes back in control and down again with the gutbuster, stunning Allison Kay. Things not going well for the challengers here, as now it is Mercedes with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Allison Kay, and on a roll of 10, that is the better ropes rating. The ropes ratings are equivalent, so Mercedes Martinez maintains control. And a brainbuster delivered by Mercedes Martinez. That looked like it had to hurt. Mercedes comes back with another whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Allison Kay, and on a roll of 7, it is a running back elbow delivered by Mercedes. Champions with an opportunity to double team here. And it is a bone-crunching double clothesline that puts Allison Kay back down to the canvas. And now the Texas Cloverleaf will be attempted by Nicole Savoy. This is a choice F maneuver. She's going to need a roll of 7 or lower to execute that. And on a roll of 8, it is Allison who is able to power out of the Cloverleaf. And Allison with a stunner. That shakes up Nicole. She's stunned by the stunner. Now she's going for the fall-away slam. And on a roll of 7, Nicole is again able to get out the back door of the fall-away slam. And Nicole follows that up with a drop kick. That stuns Allison. Back and forth we go. Power slam by Nicole Savoy takes Allison down, and she is in bad shape here. As we go out of the ring yet again. Again, no shenanigans quite yet. And on a roll of 7, that is the battle on the arena floor won by Nicole Savoy. And now Nicole goes for the dragon suplex. The pin roll here is 7 or lower. And on a roll of 4, we're going to have a pin. Carly Perez attempts the distraction, and she is able to successfully complete the distraction, and the match will continue. Pinfall interrupted yet again. The challengers are out of pin saves, and now it is another Texas Cloverleaf being attempted on a roll of 7 or lower, and she is able to get her over. And Allison makes her way to the ropes. And as they come back together, it is Allison who just tries to dump Nicole across the top rope. Nicole gets out, is not going to allow that to happen, as she fends her off with some leg kicks and tags in her partner Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes coming in now with a whip. Thought about a whip to the turnbuckle, thought better of it, and instead just drills Allison with a running clothesline, and Allison is down once again. Now here are the 3 Amigas. The 3 triple vertical suplex by Mercedes Martinez. Homage to her hero, Eddie Guerrero. As Mercedes takes Allison up, over, and down. And now a shot to the face delivered by Mercedes. And that stuns Allison yet again. Allison is leaving the ring, and out we go again to the arena floor. No shenanigans yet this time again, as they've been out several times. But again, it is Mercedes who wins the brawl on the arena floor and comes back with a big brain buster to put Allison down on the canvas. Here comes another double team. And on a roll of 4, it is a devastating double team move as Nicole locks in the Savo lock and Mercedes with a series of brutal chops. And Allison takes another point of fatigue. And now the Savo lock has been applied. Submission on a roll of 8 or lower. And on a roll of 8, she got her. So it is Nicole Savoy with the Savo lock. Scoring the victory over Allison Kay. For your winners and still Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions, congratulations to the team of Nicole Savoy and Mercedes Martinez for their big victory in the main event here tonight in Detroit as they retain the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. So thank you to everybody for checking things out tonight. I know there were some technical glitches along the way, but we had a great crowd. Somebody asked about how things are going in the Dave Cave, and for those of you new to the channel, I am now about 8.5 weeks post surgery for a detached retina in my eye. The eye is doing great. I did have a checkup this week, and the vision is doing fine. I've still got that darn little gas bubble in my eye from the surgery, and until that gas bubble resolves itself, I'm not able to fly, and I'm not able to travel to altitude. The ophthalmologist said it'll be just a couple of weeks, but I am anxiously awaiting because I am certainly hoping to attend the Play Games convention in Denver the last week of July. But I can't go to Denver until this gas bubble is completely resolved in my surgically repaired eye. So yeah, I'm hopeful that I will be able to make the trip to Play.con to meet up with Keith Avalone and a cast of thousands. So we will continue to hope and pray that that is a possibility. All right, so that's the update from the Dave Cave. Thank you again to everybody who came out. Dwayne Martz, Philip Reynolds, SDG Replays, Vince McMahon, Captain Carl H., Salvador America, Neil Lau. I believe Cleveland Baseball Fan 879 was here earlier in the night. Referee James Lawrence III was here earlier on tonight. And of course, Carl Zilla first in line at the turnstile as always. Frank Wayne Scott actually also made it here to the chat room. And I believe that is everybody. So thank you one and all for coming out for action here tonight in the Dave Cave. It has been a pleasure to be part of your Saturday afternoon entertainment here on YouTube. And we'll be back tomorrow with a discussion of my journey with Jesus as we discuss Psalm 90. So for those of you so inclined, you can catch me on the recording tomorrow of my journey with Jesus. Otherwise, we'll be back with Heartland Championship Wrestling in the near future. Until then, that's our stream, and I am out of here.